What's up, people? It's your boy Slat. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the cost of living in the Seattle area. So I want to show you guys what's going on in this area, so you guys will get a hint of how the quality of life is increasing. Okay. So this is just for rent. I'm not showing houses. I'm just going to show rent only. So look at this, okay? You see these apartments for rent so far? You're looking at $1,650 for this one. That's what they have to offer. Okay, so it's unavailable at the moment. But see the fancy design, okay? Yeah, it's kind of like an old building. Doesn't look too. It doesn't look so great to my opinion. But okay, let's look at another one. Okay, see this one. Okay, let's see. Okay. So this apartment's in Seattle. Let's see. It doesn't look too. It doesn't look too great to my opinion. It looks okay to my opinion. It's not that great. Okay, let's look at something else. Okay, let's look at this one. This is $1,723 a month. Okay. So this looks pretty good so far. Yeah, this apartment looks nice. See the neighborhood is that? Nice pavements and everything. Interior. See, this is why I'm trying to let you guys know this is the luxury design. Look at this picture right here. This is a luxury design. And this is what's been going, this is what's happening throughout the Seattle area. So you guys will get a hint of what to expect. Okay? Let's see this one. See, look at the design of this apartment complex here. Do you see how fancy it looks? Okay? You see how fancy it looks, the fancy design? This is the luxury of what I'm talking about. Okay? The fanciness of the gym, the bedroom. Do you not see what I'm talking about when I tell you guys everything has luxury? So you have to make a certain amount to actually live comfortably in Seattle. Okay? See the outside balcony, a game room. And here it's saying it's 2,000, and for one bedroom it's 2,130 per month. Most likely it's per month. So for you to even rent this kind of apartment, you have to make around $6,000. Because landlords in many places want you to make 3 times the amount of money you're making. Do you guys not see this? So let's look at let's see how cheap it is. Let's see the cheapest apartment you can get. So you can get, yeah, this $750 This is more of a studio apartment. Okay, this is a studio apartment, and anything less than $1,000 is gonna be a very small room. It's gonna be very small. Okay. So this is what a studio apartment can get you. Doesn't look too bad. I've been in a I've been in a studio apartment, like a cheap studio apartment. I'm gonna tell you the truth. There is no walking space. You're it's there's not enough space to walk around. But anyhow, okay. So you see these places here, these all studios. Okay. See the let's see. Okay, let's see this one here. So this looks okay. It's a studio apartment. See? I tell you guys, there's not much space to walk around in this. There's not much space to walk around. So it's kind of like you walk in, you walk out. This is what you can get if you are or if you don't have a lot if you don't have a lot of money. So and this looks nice still, but you can pay a lot of money for it too. See, living in Seattle here is not like a walk in the park. It's expensive. Let me show you some cities around Seattle. So you guys pretty much know, right? It is Seattle. You know how it is. Let me show you um, some other cities near Seattle. Okay. Let me show you. Let's go to Bellevue. Okay. You guys see these apartments here? This is Bellevue, Washington. This is like a town outside Seattle. And this is where we have a lot of these like companies. We have some big companies here in this area, in this city. So let's see. So for the cheapest, do you not see the apartments here? This one here, you're looking at. That's a studio for 1182. Then you have. Let's see. Let's see what they have to offer. So you guys see the price range, right? So this looks very nice so far. Fancy kitchen. You see the nice materials, carpet. See the design in here? Looks very nice. Bellevue is one of the richest cities in Washington. Okay. Let's see another one. So this is like pretty much $200 a month right there. Then you have, prices just keep going up. So let's see. This one's $1,400. Let's see what they have to offer. See the fancy materials? See how fancy it looks? You see the carpets and everything? Not carpet. You see the carpets here? You see the floor? Fancy bathroom? See this stuff? So to live in these areas is not like... These are the outskirts of Seattle. So just imagine. So let's look at another city. So you guys understand what I'm talking about. I'm trying to let you guys know that the quality of life in the U.S. has gone up. So this is Redmond, Washington. Okay, this city is pretty much, this is the headquarters of Microsoft and some other, and you have other companies here too. But this is the cheapest you're gonna find, $1,300 a month. Okay. See, I've been saying this stuff for a while now, but people don't want to listen to me. So you guys can see it for yourself. What's happening in Seattle is what's happening in almost every major city. The cost of living keeps going up. You see this? The cost of living keeps going up. So all these low-end jobs or low-wage jobs and all that other stuff, it's not going to work out in the future. Okay? You're going to have to find a career that will be able to sustain your basic needs. Okay? They are pushing low-income people out of these major cities. Whether it's in Seattle, New York, it doesn't matter. Okay? These major cities today are pushing out the lower income people. So if you guys want to live in a major city, you're going to have to figure out what is available and what is there. Oh, pretty much what can the city offer you if you stay in these certain places. Okay? So this is what you guys need to understand about how it is here. The cheapest here on this list in this city is $1,300. Okay? Now, if you go up, you're seeing $1,500. You know, this is how much you're gonna. This is what I'm talking about when I say you need about 60 grand to live comfortably, to live a good quality of life. You need $50,000 a year, minimum. I say 60 just to be safe, but you need that much money just to live in this area. So people don't understand how these areas for the upper class, well, not it's for the middle class, okay? You cannot work a basic job and live in these areas. Working minimum wage will not pay the bills. People can say what they want. Working minimum wage will not pay the bills. You gotta if you have a job, your job has to pay at least $25 an hour just to live decently in the Seattle area. Okay? These areas right now I'm showing you, these are the outskirts of Seattle. Okay? To live in Seattle is a little bit cheaper depending on which neighborhood you go to, but overall, you're paying a lot more money. Okay? In these areas here, there's not much traffic compared to Seattle, because many people who live in these areas on the outskirts of Seattle usually work in Seattle, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people who live in Bellevue, Redmond, and other cities work in Seattle. They don't actually live in Seattle, to get my drift. So people need to understand that the quality of life here is not a joke. You gotta have a decent salary to live here. If not, you will end up struggling, or they're gonna push you out financially, and you're gonna move to a small town or something. But I'm just letting you guys know how it is. I don't want people to be looking at me like, oh, I'm just talking nonsense, blah, blah, blah. What's happening in Seattle is what's happening in Vancouver right now. Vancouver, BC is so expensive that people have crazy living arrangements. I mean, I can't even describe some of them, okay? And it's just what's happening. These major cities are catering towards the middle class. So the lower income people will be able to work in these big cities, but they'll not be able to live in these cities. if that makes sense. I know Vancouver has a very nice our real estate market compared to Seattle. Okay, but you know, it's all about what you want. If you want to live in a big city, you got to make more money. Because I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys are struggling, if people are struggling financially or times are hard, nobody wants to hear it. People want to be around other people who are successful. Okay? So let me know what you think. Peace.